it's like, when, I'm trying to think of an example here. But like, if you have your bag open or something and it's on your back and you don't know, nobody will really tell you. It's just, oh, that person's got their bag open. With me, it's more, oh, that person is doing something weird. I'm not going to tell them. Rather than, they've got their bag open, I'm not going to tell them. And it's... And then there are people who will notice your bag is open and will make a point about the fact that your bag is open and will take things out of your bag just to annoy you. I do weird things. And people notice the weird things and they take the mick out of it.
Okay. That's so the analogy that you've given there is
and then
with the bag.
A close friend that'll say, oh, your bag's open, before people will steal things from your bag. And it's either that people I'm close to say that I'm doing weird things, or people that don't like me will make a point out of the fact that I'm doing weird things. And I don't know my bag's open, it's on my back.
I think that's a really, really great way of describing it, actually. Really good visual, like, metaphor, isn't it? But, so there's that sense that you're kind of having to rely on other people to give you that feedback, which is quite... You either get it from close friends or you get it from people that aren't very kind when they give you feedback.
And then there's... It's not as often, but then there's also the sort of realisation of the fact that you're doing something weird, sort of like on your own. Like, where you'll sit down somewhere, take your bag off and realise that your bag's open. That doesn't happen too often with me, because I either sort of realise that I'm doing something and don't think that it's weird, or I'll just not realise that it's something that would just not sort of realise it, because to me it's normal. A bag's the same weight. It's open or shut, but it's the same weight. And it's...
So you don't know if you need to zip it up or not, almost.
I've got a bag that has 2 zips for the back pocket, and I used to just zip them up to the top, but then they would come apart slightly, so now I've made a point of zipping them to the side, because I got fed up with my bag being open when I got somewhere, and it's less about the metaphor of the bag and more literally my bag.
The bag. Well, zips are annoying, aren't they? When I talk about a literal bag. Okay. So yeah, I guess relying on others is quite tricky sometimes, because you don't know, when
you don't know who would say it in what way.
Okay. So you were saying is that who you are, there's that way that you see yourself, and then there's a way that other people see you, and sometimes working out how other people see you is hard. So, and then you can kind of, going back to the photographs, you were taking photos of the things that you think make you who you are. Is that right? Or parts of the things, and then it was difficult because not all of them have equal weighting.
Yeah.
It's hard to capture everything in a photograph. So is there anything that you would have taken a photograph of that, if you could, maybe you didn't do?
Well, it's pretty impossible to take a picture of a computer screen and not have it go horribly wrong. But I did manage to take a picture of the whiteboard in maths club. But that's the maths bit. That's not. I've just programmed Python to convert numbers from base 10 to base 6, and I'm using it to work on things to do with primes because I'm interested in primes. It's not the same. It's not.
So it's that kind of reminds me of what we were saying about the process and the end product. Is that almost in some ways that photographs an end product, or it's a picture of something, but it doesn't show everything that leads into that picture, like all of the programming and different things that you might do. So I guess that's why the picture's almost like a representation, but not the entire thing. And then they give us a bit of insight. But it's not everything, is it? So taking a picture of a computer screen was tricky because
It just wouldn't have worked.
we probably would have come out with flash, wouldn't have? Yeah, would it?
Yeah.
Are there any people that you would have taken a photograph of if you could have?
Definitely.
Yeah, that was one of the things with the task, wasn't it? No people
Yeah.
either, which is hard.
So many people in my life that change who I am slightly. Like, if you didn't know these people, you need to know these people. These people are fantastic. And there's just a lot of people that I get along with, and like, this isn't, it wouldn't, like, Dungeons and Dragons, it would be less of specific people and more of, there are literally 9 people around a table. I have found myself a social group of regular activity where 9 people sit around a table for about 6.5 hours. That's a very, very weird thing for me. It's less of each person, well, personally, and more of, this is a big part of my life. This is, to me, quite a big achievement.
So it's the group rather than the people in that particular example. You're saying that there's lots of people that are in your life that have changed you in some way.
Definitely. I love computer science because it's the application for number theory that I had been looking for so long. I love number theory. I absolutely love messing with numbers and understanding them better. But you can't really get a job in number theory unless you're doing like research or teaching people. And one of which I feel like I would never get anything done because I would have a bit too much freedom, and one of which I'm not teaching people, no way. I'm not having a people job. No, that's not going to work. And computer science, it's very much applying patterns which people find in number theory to practical applications. Or there's a computer program called Mathematica, extremely expensive, but it's made by computer scientists, number theorist people to help number theorists. And that's just, you help everyone else, or you help the people that are helping people that are helping everyone else. I just like computers.
So how does that link to people that have changed you, do you think?
We have 2 teachers for computer science. We have the practical and the theory. The theory teacher is teaching theory because there's only one proper computer science teacher and we needed another teacher for it. She doesn't know anything to do with it. She is I don't just dislike her without that. It's not that I have any negative opinions about